Hello everybody, back at base after a little trip, a couple of days away to the northeast. Yeah, nice place, Barnard Castle and is it Middleton in Teesdale and places like that. Yeah, Barnard Castle, made famous by Dominic Cummings towards the back end of COVID. And I've been picking up quite a few books recently, some from the charity shops up near there, some from charity shops around here, some from a free book swap shop, and I've bought quite a few. So I'm going to hang on to most, but some I'm going to put, because there's a charity shop where you can get 10 books for £1. So some I'm going to put in the free book swap spot. Now you're going to see quite a few books coming up, but I've actually left out 3 separate piles which I'm going to do separately. So let's have a look at what we've been getting. Yeah, so here's the pile that we've been getting. So do you think I've got too many? So Gogol. More Russians to go in my Russian library. I'll do a review of that. I'm in the middle of Turgenev at the moment, on my 4th Turgenev. That was £2 in a charity shop. A Diary of a Madman and Other Stories. I do like books like this. So Dennis Parsons, different headlines in newspapers that have got a funny meaning. So violence, judge hits out. 3 old men sat on the wench munching sandwiches. That's probably meant to be bench. Lonely lady 43 with little dog seeks post. New poison threat as minister heads for beaches. As if the minister is going to be poisoning the beaches. Man recovering after fatal crash. Limerick, Weekly Echo. So I love stuff like that, just to keep you going. I'm giving this a go. I think, where was this? I think this was this £1? Days at the Murray Saka bookshop. This was in a church sale at Barnard Castle. Satoshi Yagisawa. Prize-winning book, apparently, so I'll give that a go. I've been reading quite a few Louis L'Amour, so I couldn't resist these beautiful books in a charity shop. I think they were £1. Room for the Rolling M. Bertrand W. Sinclair. I mean, look at that. How beautiful is that? Another one in the same one. Trail of the Twisted Horseshoes. Donald Bain Hobart. Love the covers. Westerns. Oop. Back into the classics. Zola. La Bête Humaine. So some of the increase in the bit of the French section in the classics. Beowulf, a verse translation. Yeah, as an Englishman, I should be reading that. And Metal Detectorist. Look at that Saxon dot and circle design. Look at that. The Lost World, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Absolute cracker. That was in a charity shop, £1. Look at that copy. Let's see if I can quickly see the year in it. 1964. What a nice cover. Okay, so I'm going to do a review of Maigret. It doesn't seem to, particularly with American and younger readers, people don't seem to know May Gray, managed to pick up a couple of extra, £1 each. The Friend of Madame May Gray, The Bar on the Seine. These really are nice books, May Gray. Nice, gentle read. Anne McCaffrey, Moretta, Dragon Lady of Pern. That was £1. My friend who's found metal detecting, some coins related, a stupendous discovery related to Harold and the Battle of 1066 against William the Conqueror. So that was £3, and I'm gonna give that to him. Yeah, what a fantastic find he's had. Okay, so these were, I think, 10p each, some of these. The Purple Plain, H.E. Bates, fabulous cover. Yeah. Burma. The Night Runners of Bengal, John Masters. His first great novel of life in the Indian Army. Best historical novel about the Indian Mutiny I've ever read. The Big Push, The Somme, 1916. Brian Gardner. Love the cover. It was 7:28 a.m., 1st of July 1916. A sudden uncanny silence. Artillery lifted. The Battle of the Somme, the most terrible catastrophe in the history of the British Army, lasted 4.5 months. The British Army suffered more than 400,000 casualties, more than in the course of World War II. French lost 200,000, Germans 500,000. Oh my word. God, imagine being there under that bombardment. Tom Keane with Brian Hayes, Spy Ship. I think this was off a free book swap shop. Same here, The Great Coup. The Last Great Secret of World War II, Robert Hill. Yeah, Irish Split and his crew had defected with a unique German secret, codenamed Liechtenstein. Rommel warned Hitler, "Stop the bombers or we cannot win." But Hitler and Göring couldn't. This is the reason why. Morris West, The Salamander, 4 million copies sold in hardcover. Once started, you'll have to finish it. Powerful novel of Italian politics. Right, now I've already got this, but like an anniversary edition. But this was in a free book swap shop. I couldn't resist this. Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance by Robert M. Perthig. Very famous book. Yeah. I've read it once. Yeah, I found it, a little bit tough going at times. I think he suffered from depression, and you kind of get a bit of a feeling of kind of being dragged along with it. So it's a tough read. The Malta Convoy. Look at this for an old copy. Again, was it? Oops. Yeah, no, that was in the free book swap shop. The Rock. Lovely hardback. This was in the free book swap shop. About Gibraltar. Whoops. Yeah, whoops. Yeah. Spain keep trying to get it back off us. Gibraltar. I think I'm going to gift that. That was in the 10 for £1. A.C. Grayling. The Heart of Things. Applying Philosophy. Yeah, he's a big anti-Brexit person. Joanna Trollope, that was in the 10 for £1 shop. Parson Harding's Daughter. Not read any Trollope. I'll perhaps read a page and decide whether to keep it or put it in the free book swap shop. Again, that was in the 10 for £1, just to get 10 of them. Chris Evans. Looks a bit sci-fi, so I thought I'd pick that up. Don't know if I'm going to keep it or re-gift it. I love Raymond Chandler. So this was in the 10 for £1 shop. It says £2.50 there, but it was in the 10 for £1. So, I wanted that. just that one as soon as I saw it. So and I had to get 9 more to make me £1. This was one. Biggles hunts the big time game. Captain W.E. Johns. Biggles. Look at that. Oops. Yeah, very famous in its time. Biggles states the case of the velvet glove. A thief to catch a thief. Biggles takes charge. Out of Africa by Karen Blixen. That was in the 10 for £1. Very famous book. Henry Miller in the 10 for £1. Tropic of Cancer. Yeah. Famous writer. Not read any Henry Miller. 1805. More gripping adventures with Nathaniel Drinkwater. As a mark of special favour from the First Lord of the Admiralty, Nathaniel Drinkwater has command of the Antigone, once the French frigate Immortalite, until he captured her in the Red Sea. Now Napoleon is massing his armies. Yeah, based on England's seafaring history. This was in the 10 for £1. The Story of Marco Polo by Olive Price. Look at that. 10p. Arrives at Kublai Khan's court in Shangtu, China, 1275. 8 shillings 6d. Crikey. Look at that. Marco Polo. Again in the 10 for £1. Hannibal, a novel. A tremendous novel in the class of I, Claudius. Yeah, full of wonderful scenes. Shortlisted for the Yorkshire Post Book of the Year. Hannibal, eh? Crossing the Alps on his elephants. Anthony Trollope. This was in the 10 for £1. The Pallisers. Anthony Trollope. Can you forgive her? Again, not read any Trollope. So I'll check it over. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. The first part of this is quite good. It was in the 10 for £1, so I picked it up. I'll pass that on to a family member. Rich Dad, Poor Dad, 10p. World Classics, Alexander Herzen. Yeah, Childhood, Youth and Exile comprise the first 2 parts of Herzen's autobiography, My Past and Thoughts. So another one to fill out the Russian library that I've got going. And then lastly, Marcel Proust. Got a reputation, I've not read any, got a reputation of being a tough read. So Proust redefined the terms of fiction, a profound and often very witty masterpiece whose influence continues to pervade the body politic. Can't say whether I'm going to enjoy it or not because I've not read any. Yeah, it looks not an easy read, but the ever-growing TBR. So that's what I've been buying. I'll keep most of those, put some in the book swap box, but I've got another few piles that I'm going to do separate. Happy reading, everybody. I hope you're reading something great. Best wishes from Lancashire, England.